I'm just really thankful to be where I am in life right now. This is the life that I was called to live. And then I quickly noticed that we have a leak. Good morning, you guys. We are about to head to our first pumpkin patch of the season. I'm still like trying to figure out my look. I have this jacket that I just got from how do you pronounce it? New Flora. I have been waiting for the day where I could hopefully finally wear a jacket. I crimped my hair and I'm like debating on whether or not I should put it up. Anyways, I got this jacket when they were doing their like warehouse clean out and everything was like 60% off. And I also got two tops. It's my first time actually trying it on. I'm like, it's a little, this is a size small by the way. So I'm thinking, do I put my hair up, put it down?
I know, Josie, what are you doing?
Out of breath. We've had a busy morning already. We're leaving in about like 15 minutes, but I also gotta figure out my shoes situation. Wearing these boots instead that I got from Walmart. I just felt like the loafers would have been like making my feet sweat.
And when we have to go, where's she going?
She's going home.
So we only going to the pumpkin patch with her?
Yeah. We're meeting my friend and Lucas loves her, so he gets sad when we have to say goodbye. Before I go, it's my friend's birthday on Friday, and I got her this like beautiful arrangement I found at Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's now will sell these like flower pockets. I don't know what you call them. It's just something nicer than the wrapper that it comes with. And I got her a little gift. And the kids are coming back inside. All right, let's go, guys. This is what it looks like to leave the house as a mom, and I still have to go grab my coffee that I didn't finish this morning. Can you say hi to the cow like mommy? Can you say hi? There's a little pumpkin right there. Do you see the thick vines? Touch them. Look. See? See the thick? These are vines. These thick vines right here. Touch it. They're really thick. They're kind of pokey too.
Yeah, don't. Oh.
Nope. Turn on this light. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day and it is almost 9 a.m. We're having a nice slow morning today. It's a late night for my husband, and so we don't really have much going on today, which I love. I also love that it is nice and cool outside. The kids are actually playing outside right now, and I told them that I was gonna get started with making breakfast. We normally have breakfast around like 8, but for whatever reason today, like the morning kind of just, we're just doing our own thing this morning. Another thing that I'm going to talk about later today that I'll mention quickly now is today is day 3 of the kids' screen detox. We're going through a detox. We're going to start with a week. Unfortunately, Steven and I have somewhere to go Saturday, so we have my mom taking care of the kids, which I'm not gonna give her a bunch of rules and tell her that she can't turn on the TV for the kids or put on a movie, but I also didn't want to like prolong this process because of one day. So we're on day 3. There's already been a significant difference of like no screen time. The only exception I am making for screen time is educational purposes. So like if we want to learn about pumpkins, search something up together as a family on YouTube, and typically I will try to do that on my laptop and not on the big screen on the TV, because then they can like see everything that I'm searching and then say, I want to watch this, I want to watch that. So that's like the only thing is like educational purposes for learning about something specific. Like we watched like three like 2-minute videos of like how pumpkins grow yesterday after going to the pumpkin patch. And so stuff like that's totally fine, but having TV for downtime is something that we're trying to detox from, and I'm gonna go a little more into that later in this vlog. But so far it's been working really well. The kids have been spending a lot of time outside. Lucas will still ask me occasionally. It's only been 3 days. Anyways, good morning. It is a new day. I'm excited for today just because it's a new day. Like, we don't have anything going on, but I'm just really thankful. I think I'm just really thankful to be where I am in life right now. And I know sometimes online it can get really frustrating. We can find a lot of ways to feel ungrateful when we are constantly like looking into other people's lives. And lately I've just been like, no more. Like, my life is I'm so blessed with all the things that the Lord has provided for us, and the fact that I get to do what I do and I get to homeschool my kids and I get to spend all my time with them, while at times it can feel very overwhelming and overstimulating. I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, this is the life that I was called to live. And everyone's calling is different. And I don't say that in a way of like every mother should or have the same calling as me. Every mother has a different vocation, a different calling, and I truly believe this is mine. And I'm just thankful for it. I'm thankful for it. It can be so easy to compare your life with somebody else's. Trust me. It still happens from time to time, and I just have to like completely cut that off. So anyways, I'm gonna get started. I'm making some breakfast. I'm hungry. I know the kids are gonna be hungry. Here I am with my watered down iced coffee and gonna get ready for the day. The kids are still playing outside. We did a little bit of table time. We did some tracing and some just like creative time at the table where I brought out colors, watercolors, crayons, all those little things. I like set up this morning basket for them. That's something new that I'm implementing. It's something that I've seen other moms use, and I'm gonna change it out every so often. I'm just gonna see how the kids feel about it. Like, oftentimes in the past they didn't gravitate so much towards it, but I also didn't give them enough of a chance. So this time I'm gonna give them more of a chance to explore that. Oh, she got bubbles on her hands. Come here.
Mommy,
You wanna wash it off?
yeah.
Let's wash it off real quick.
Okay, I see.
Don't touch your eyes when you have soap like that.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wipe your hands. And go back and play.
Quick, boy.
Okay. Be nice to each other. Anyways, this is very much going to get to the point that I'm about to make. For a while, I felt like I wasn't vlogging very much because I just had frequent interruptions. Kids always yelling, always going crazy. This is really embarrassing to say, but I felt like people had this expectation for me that's totally made up in my own head. I made that up, but that's how I felt. I love doing this. I love doing YouTube. I love, creating like real motherhood content while also trying to, balance some privacy, but also share the real and the beautiful. That is motherhood and homeschooling. And, something I try to teach my son all the time is all things worth having are hard. Sometimes they're difficult to attain, to reach, but they're always worth it. And that's very much how I feel about motherhood and with homeschooling, is that oftentimes it is really hard and I feel stretched to my limits. And there are nights where I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna continue doing what I do, but I have to remind myself that those emotions are always fleeting and that my heart oftentimes will, you know, misguide me, and then I will feel like the complete opposite the very next day. So I try not to cling onto those like negative feelings or emotions that I have often, because our emotions are always changing. This morning I just feel a little bleh, like my hair needs to be washed, and my favorite skirt has a stain from the last time I wore it, and this is a stain that has not been able to come off, which I'm really sad about. I love this skirt. The last time I wore it, I think it was the last time I filmed, and now it has this like, it's like blue paint stain on it that won't come off, and I'm sad about it. Now to chat a little bit more about our screen-free week and the reason behind that. So because we homeschool, especially, I'm strict on it because we could just sit home and watch TV all day if we wanted to. So a couple rules I have are we never turn the TV on before like 3 or 4 o'clock. So sometimes I'll let Lucas put on like a little show while Josie's napping. And lately I've been finding myself allowing the limit to go way past what I've set. And so young kids know, they're really smart. They're like, okay, mom's let me cross a boundary. I'm gonna keep going, see how far I can get ahead. And it just got really bad. And you know, tantrums were thrown. And I just realized having it on really wasn't helping me at all. It wasn't benefiting me. You know, normally that's a time for me to have some uninterrupted time for myself, but again, I just found that we crossed that boundary, and I really needed to get our household together again. I also wanted to use this time and this opportunity, now that the weather feels amazing, to spend more time outside. And with the no screen time, the kids have been playing outside so much more lately. The last 3 days, they have been using the backyard so much. It's also the weather, but they've been wanting to ride their bikes, go for walks. They've been playing with the bubble machine outside. It just started sprinkling, so they wanted to go around and run around in the rain, the sprinkles. And yeah, they've been doing great. Okay, hopefully the lighting isn't terrible. I changed out of that skirt and just put on some leggings. I actually found these at Costco. They're small, but they're stretchy. They're not maternity, but they fit. I always found like a medium in leggings, if they're not maternity, they'll fit my waist, but then they're like big everywhere else. So that doesn't really work for me. But right now, at almost 29 weeks pregnant, these small leggings from Costco, came in a pack of 2, they fit great. This is what I'm wearing to run some errands. This jacket, oh my gosh, it's so cozy. Like I can actually wear it today. And then I have my clogs from Walmart. And of course, the good old diaper bag. Good old diaper bag. Does this look funny? So Once Upon a Child will purchase gently used baby items. I have a whole bag filled of a lot of Josie's clothes, and then some of the things from Lucas's that he was little that I never actually used. I went through his baby clothes, clearing out his stuff, what I'm gonna use for baby boy, and then other things where I'm like, I'm never gonna use this again, and I'm not holding any sentimental value to it. So I have a bag full, see how much I'm gonna get for it. And then we're gonna do a Target pickup. And my windshield, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's little raindrops there, and that makes me so happy. I'm not very good at hiding my annoyance, but long story short, we drove 35 minutes all the way to Once Upon a Child, or nearest Once Upon a Child, for them to only tell me that they're not gonna take our clothing items because of how I brought them in a trash bag, and that they only accept totes and boxes. And then Steven checked their Instagram because apparently they updated it on there, No, they didn't. No, they didn't. So I said, you know what? Never mind. I'm leaving. Drove back 35 minutes home. Just did our Target pickup. Okay, guys, it is 2:45. Josie's down for a nap. Lucas is doing quiet time in his playroom. I just did like a 10-minute quick tidy. It's hard because the more pregnant I get, I feel like the more I have to do. And rest has been really a struggle for me lately because I have like an ongoing tab of things in my brain of what it is I need to do before this baby gets here and just like normal day-to-day things. But while we have a second to chat, I wanted to update you guys that I just recently went to go do my glucose test and I passed. So there's good news with that. I also, speaking of ongoing tabs, I am officially doing a baby sprinkle, not a baby shower, baby sprinkle. At first I wasn't gonna do one. It was something I was talking to my friend about. I was like, I don't know if I want to do one this time around. We don't need much, and throwing a party is just so much work and so much money. But then she texted me a week later and she's like, hey, I want to help you. I want to host or help host your baby sprinkle for you. We can do it at your house or my house, whatever you prefer, but I'm here to help. And that really was just like the best thing like a friend has ever done for me, and super sweet of her. So I took her up on that offer, and now we are doing a baby sprinkle in a month. And it's just going to be a couple of my girlfriends, very few limited family members. It's not going to be co-ed. I'm not even having the kids here. Just something really small and intimate. There's gonna be like 15 people here, like really small and intimate. I'm excited about that. We're doing it sort of like a pumpkin theme, Thanksgiving theme with food and all the things with food. We're doing like autumn dishes, autumn desserts, like all the yummy things that you can think about when you think of autumn. So I'm like super excited. I just ordered my dress from Shopworth Collective. I actually ordered 2 because I also booked our maternity shoot. We're doing a maternity shoot, a mini session with our photographer girl who has taken pictures for us for literally everything. Yeah, so like all these ongoing tabs, a lot of blessings, but I finally booked all the things. I did not do a maternity session when I was pregnant with Josie, and it was a huge regret of mine because I feel like all moms can relate to this. We're always normally the ones behind the camera, and especially this third time around, like I have hardly taken any bump photos. Like I've been so busy with my other 2 kids and life, and I haven't been one to take really any photos. So I'm really looking forward to this session. It's also my excuse to take family photos, because that's something else that I really want to prioritize, is taking family photos. That's pretty much the update on all things like pregnancy related. I also wanted to take the time to make these cinnamon rolls that I found on Pinterest. I found this on Pinterest like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I keep telling myself every week, okay, this is the week that I'm going to make them. This is the week. And then I don't. But they're these I think they're called apple cider cinnamon rolls with brown butter icing. They look so good. I saw these and I've been looking forward to making them, and I just haven't. So I'm gonna make those with Lucas when his timer goes off. He has a timer in the playroom. But for now, I'm just gonna chill, gonna rest. In case anyone needed to see this, this is what screen free and quiet time typically look like. Do you guys spy Kitty? I had to kick Kitty out of Josie's room because I did not need him waking her up. you guys, cinnamon rolls are ready. I do not like using my overhead light, especially in the evening. There's just something about it. I wish we had a dimmer in here. Thanks, baby.
It's too fast.
You ate too fast? Oh my gosh. It's 6:44, by the way, if you guys are wondering. And it's already it's not super dark outside, but our house gets darker quicker. The kids are outside playing. Day 3 of the detox has been hard. I have been tempted many times to turn on the TV, but I know I'll thank myself for not doing that later. Anyway, I definitely rushed the process towards the end. I just started throwing things together because the kids were just kind of going insane. And I was like speeding up the cream cheese frosting and all that. And then I just put all of the cinnamon rolls in my pan. Definitely not a big enough pan, but you know what? It's fine. With baking, I don't really mind sometimes. I'm like, as long as it tastes good, I'm here for it. I'm gonna try them much later when they cool down. This recipe is definitely tedious, takes a lot of time because of all the extra steps, but I'll let you guys know when I try it if it's worth it. I still have to eat dinner myself. What is that? Oh, you found the dinosaur outside? I still need to eat dinner myself. The kids ate dinner, but I've been so busy making those rolls that I have not gotten a chance to eat dinner. I'm also ready to shower and take my makeup off and get ready for bed, but I still have a long night ahead of me. Okay, for dinner, I have leftovers. I have this like apple autumn harvest, I don't know, a salad that I found on Pinterest. It's just apples, pecans, mixed greens, feta cheese, and balsamic. And then here I have stuffed bell peppers, which is just like my go-to. And instead of marinara sauce, like the recipe calls for, I did I like to do butternut squash. I just think it is more flavorful. Even when it's not fall, I typically enjoy it more than just plain marinara sauce. This has turned into quite the chatty vlog. Good morning, you guys. It is Thursday morning, and I woke up this morning very excited to hear that it was raining outside. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and it was dumping hard in our backyard. And I'm like, okay, cool. This will be my wake up call. I'm gonna go read my Bible, spend some time with Jesus. We're gonna have a good morning. Come to the kitchen and I hear water drops. And then I quickly notice that we have a leak. So I was very confused at first. I'm like, what's happening, first of all? So I went to go wake up Steven, and fast forward a few hours later, we had to remove the microwave because it started leaking through the microwave. I'm not sure how damaged our microwave is. We didn't leave it up there long. It started raining around 5 a.m., so it wasn't up long, but then it started to leak from just the end piece of our microwave and then into the middle. Because if you guys have seen in my vlogs, our microwave is like mounted up high, and that's where the water was leaking, was like just right behind it at first. It was just right behind it, this little wall piece, and then it started just going straight through the microwave, like straight down the middle. And so I'm like, I don't know what is gonna happen with that now. We took it down, have it in the garage. I ate like a toddler this morning. I had like a toddler snack for breakfast. I had a yogurt, a cheese, and crackers because I just wasn't about to get into cooking this morning. So the kids and I didn't really like have a breakfast we snacked on. Now I'm sitting outside of the doctor's office. I have an appointment in about 10 minutes, my 28-week appointment, and Steven is working from home. So the kids were supposed to come with me, but now that he's working from home to kind of try to like figure things out, I'm gonna go by myself. Also, he did call someone to check on the roof. and see if we have a hole. Obviously we do, but we want to know like the damage. They can't come until tomorrow, so he doesn't know if he can work from home 2 days in a row. We'll have to see, but he did just go to Lowe's to pick up a ladder. He had borrowed a ladder from my dad's, and then he took it back. So he had to go literally just drop $200 just now, just so he could go on the roof. I think he got a ladder and a tarp so that he can kind of just like try to cover up whatever piece it's leaking from, to keep the walls from damaging. Thankfully it's just that like one spot, but I'm like, of course it's like in our kitchen. I have no idea how much this is going to cost too. Like I just talked about all the things that we had planned for the baby shower, baby shoot, all that stuff, but depending on how much this costs, like we might have to give some of that stuff up. I don't know yet. I'll have to keep you guys updated. My camera's dying. I have to go inside. So that is the update this morning on what's been going on. It's like just one thing after another.